Hey guys, what's up? Welch here, and today we're going to be talking about where I want the Sonic series to go from here, because Sonic Frontiers came out, the game's selling really good right now from what I know, and it's already getting pretty good reception, which is good. I'm glad that we have an actual, really good mainline Sonic game, which we hadn't had from Sonic Team since, Generations? I mean, yeah, there was Sonic Mania, but that was made by a completely different development team. But, we have a good mainline Sonic game again, and I like that the series did try something new. And, and we got two movies that were really good. The IDW comics have been really good. And, yeah, we got two new shows coming out as well, though we'll have to wait and see how those are panned out. And the characters seem to be back to their original selves again, from how they were in the adventure games. I liked Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Eggman, all in Frontiers. I thought they were characterized great. Excuse me. But, yeah. So, I'm glad it's doing good again. But there are still some things I think the series needs to do if it wants to be really good again. First off, I think there needs to be more spin-off games. Games that aren't necessarily tied to the main series, but games that are kind of their own thing, we had a bunch of those throughout the 2000s, from, in between Sonic Adventure 2 to Sonic 06. We had, the advanced games and Sonic Battle, and then from Sonic 06 to Sonic Generations, we had stuff like the Rivals games, the first two Riders games. I mean, there was a lot of the Rush games as well. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff to be had in between those, But from Forces to Sonic Frontiers, the only real spin-off game we had was Team Sonic Racing, and that's a game that, let's be honest, nobody remembers. So, yeah, there's that, but I think there needs to be more, what about a Sonic RPG made by Atlus? I mean, Sega owns Atlus, and they're not doing anything with Persona and Shin Megami Tensei at the moment, so put them on a Sonic project, Or they could get with other developers. The guy who makes the Yakuza games, he said he was down to making a Sonic game. Have him do some kind of really cool spin-off game, Maybe you could, again, license some Sonic games to other developers, and let them have a try. I mean, there's so much you can do with that, with the Sonic series. I mean, that's only me scratching the surface, really. And this next point kind of ties on to what else I was saying. Is that a problem 2010 Sonic mostly had is that it tried way too hard to be like Mario, which I agree. But there is one idea that I think that they could actually take from Mario and do really good is give characters their own spin-off games. I mean, Sonic characters are known for having Sonic's known for having a lot of characters. You could do spin-offs. And there's a lot of depth to these characters where they could carry their own game series, Give Shadow another chance at a game. Give Knuckles another chance. Give Silver Blaze a chance. Give Tails another chance. Give the Chaotix a chance, Like a detective beat-em-up game with the Chaotix would be cool. A fusion between a beat-em-up and a collectathon game with Knuckles would be awesome. The Boost games they could probably do with Blaze because she made her debut in Sonic Rush, which really was the first Boost game. Something like Gravity Rush with Silver would be awesome. And now that we're kind of on other characters, number 3, bring back Shadow's old characterization. Fix Shadow's character. Because the IDW comics, they're good, but Shadow in that, and I know it's not Ian Flynn or Evan Stanley's fault, but Shadow just got, what happened to him? I don't know what Sega was wanting Shadow to be. They were trying to make him some, Vegeta Sasuke wannabe without any of the depth those characters have. But the whole thing is that Shadow wasn't meant to be like those characters, contrary to popular belief. He was his own thing. And That's why a lot of people liked him. I mean, Sonic Adventure 2, he was great. I'm not going to go into it because Characters in Depth and a bunch of other people made good videos on it, but like Sonic Adventure 2, he was great, you know? He was good in Sonic Heroes. His own game, not so much, but he was great in Sonic Battle and the Sonic Rivals games, and he was also pretty good in Sonic 06. I know we give that game a lot of crap, but he was good, and he's also good in the Archie comics. Like, just use those as his character reference. Don't do this, oh, there's no more Team Dark, or any of that stuff, or there's no Maria. That's, no. Let Shadow just be who he's supposed to be, Shadow. And, yeah. For the next 2 points, which kind of ties into the last one, just loosen on the mandates. You know, which I think Sega's doing, but like, a lot of the mandates they had, and I understand there's a lot of the Ken Penders, blah blah blah, but like, a lot of this don't even have to do with Ken. It's like, just Sonic's not allowed to cry? What? So if he accidentally stubs his toe, he can't, what? Like, I mean, there's a bunch of videos going on it, but a lot of these mandates, especially the ones that don't really have anything to do with Ken, you know, loosen on them. And last but not least, since we're on the topic of Sonic and IDW, do some crossovers with Sonic and IDW. There's been... Sonic IDW has had a decent enough length and longevity where I could see it, and imagine all the crossovers you could have. IDW's done crossovers. Like, imagine some of the Sonic ones. Mainly I'd be interested in TMNT and Transformers, but I know there's a bunch more you can do than just those. But like, imagine the appeal, the worldwide appeal that would get, you know? Imagine how awesome that would be. But yeah, that's what I want for the Sonic series right now. I plan to get Sonic Frontier sometime soon. Hopefully I enjoy the game. And I think I will. I really liked the story. I won't spoil anything. You should check it out for yourself. But, I don't know. What do you guys, who are Sonic fans at least, what do you guys want for the direction of the series? You know? Because we might be in another Sonic Renaissance era. You know? Or at least the Sonic Renaissance, whatever. But, you know. You guys tell me your comments down below. And see you all later. Peace out.